Joy McCulloch, and I'm here with the pre-ride show sponsored by Envy at Belgian Waffle Ride. And today we have none other than Lauren Stevens.
Hi.
U.S. Pro, national champion, reigning current. This is so exciting. You're wearing the jersey. This is awesome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
And last night, I must say, I was very impressed that you jumped in on the Crick Cross race. Like, there's a small women's field, but it's this funky event. We got gravel, we've got a really steep climb, and as the champion, it was like the coolest thing to see the Stars and Stripes going around the course, duking it out with some of the guys.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was getting into, but it was so much fun. And I mean, I hear we finished on the circuit, so I got good practice. You know, if I'm still with somebody, like I finally probably had the lines figured out on the last lap.
It's a good point. Yes, the event tomorrow will finish on one loop of the Crick Cross course.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. That's
You're
all
ready.
I need. I mean, I know the finish, I know the start. Like, what else do you need?
Yeah, that's all you need to know. That 130 between.
Yeah.
So, Lauren, your story is super cool. You came from, you started as a math teacher in Texas, and now you're sitting here with me, just coming back from Italy from racing the Giro Dawn, right? And you're wearing the Stars and Stripes. What's that all about?
Yeah, I mean, we all know it's been a crazy couple years, and it's just been terrific I went from having my lowest low of like not being selected for the Olympics to my highest high of winning the U.S. National Pro Champion road race. And I mean, just couldn't even believe it during the race. Like, I was just in shock that I was accomplishing this.
Yeah, that you made like the tastiest batch of lemonades out of the lemons that were thrown at you. And what I thought was really cool on your part is that you chose to do the Unbound 100.
Yeah.
So you weren't totally trashed from 200 miles of Unbound, and you won the 100 there.
Yeah.
And then you went on to US Pro, and your team Tibco had a strong united front there of like, we are going to make this race hard, and we're going to race tactically. And it sifted out, tell us about how you ended up in a dramatic fashion solo. So what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it all started even before the road race. I made the hard decision, or the tactical decision, to not even do the time trial, where I'm seen as a time trial specialist, and to skip the time trial, people are like, wait, is she sick? Like, what's going on? And it was to put pressure on myself. Like, it was to decide, like, you know what? No, like, we're coming here to win this road race, and I'm going to skip the time trial, and now I skip the time trial, so it's my only chance.
Yeah.
And we went in with a strong plan of making the race hard. We knew that there were strong riders in the race and strong teams in the race, and we needed to make those teams and those riders work as soon as possible. And we did that. We got Clara up the road at an early break and put pressure on the riders, like starting at the very beginning of the race. And you could just see that we were just in the perfect spot. That at some point, the breakaway broke up, and we had Lauren Daker-Shinzo was in the lead, and Clara was chasing, and then Breck was just behind them, and I was like, oh, what now?
Yeah.
Like, we don't really want this. We don't want our group to catch up to Clara, and then we're just now we're back to square one of like, oh, now we have to help everyone chase down Lauren. And I saw the opportunity to go across to Clara. And I mean, she is one of the most tactically intelligent racers I've raced with in a long time. And she knew exactly what to do when I came across to her. That it was close that gap, get me back up to Lauren, and she timed it perfect. We caught her right at the bottom of the climb, and then it was all left up to me at that point. And I just went all in and never looked back.
How many K were you out from the finish at that time?
I mean, it was the bottom of the climb, and I don't even really know what the distance was at that point, but I knew if I got to the top of the climb by myself that it was pretty much flat from there. And, I mean, I think I was about 3K out when this thought came over me that I was like, wait, this worked. I'm about to win. And it was just such a surreal feeling.
That's so cool. And it's such good redemption, and it's obviously you're on form, and you went from US Pro, winning there, over to Italy, right? And what I think is really, what you bring to this race that a lot of the other women haven't had recently is that World Tour pack riding, right? And I think that's going to suit you well on Sunday, because you're going to have to slice and dice a little bit, and having to race at the World Tour level is you have to make decisions in milliseconds. And you have to
Definitely.
be very savvy. And I think, you know, back in 2019, you spent a lot of time on gravel,
Yep.
doing a little rehab from some injury. And so you cut your teeth on the gravel in Texas and kind of other parts of the country. And now you have this depth. I think Sunday's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to have one teammate here with me too. So
Cool.
That's going to be awesome. And we're even going into it where like I'm on a gravel bike and she's on a road bike.
Yeah.
So like we're kind of playing both cards.
Yeah, good.
'Cause
And
you know, this race is always a toss up of like, what bike do you ride? What tires do you ride? Like, there's so much pavement, but we got to go through these rock
Yeah.
gardens.
yeah, have you checked out some of the course already?
Yeah, we rode the finish today, and
Okay.
and then yesterday we rode the start in the first
Nice.
section. So yeah,
Good,
we
good.
got some
And-
eyes out here.
Yeah, well, I think it's cool that you ladies have at least two in your same jersey. There, we don't see a lot in the women's field and in the men's field as well of teammates.
Right.
And I think you have you ladies come in with a unique options, right?
Yeah.
As far as how to play the game, where there's so many solo riders, it's going to be cool to see you ladies work together.
For sure. That's what's been interesting for gravel, like over these last couple of years, starting to see the tactical side
Yeah.
come to it. And you know, there's haters and there's people that love it, and you know, it's just where it's evolving.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's you brought up a great point, Lauren. It's where's the evolution taking this?
Yeah.
And you're in the driver's seat, you know, as U.S. Pro champion, right? And you're here, and I love it that you're here taking part in the fun of the festivities.
For sure.
And checking out the venue. You always got your jean jacket to keep it a little bit like, you know, we're not too serious. I got the stars and stripes,
Yeah.
but I'm not too serious.
Yeah, we're still here to have fun. We're still just riding our bikes, and I mean, for sure, we're competitive. and
Yes.
We're out here to win, but we're here to have fun also.
Good, awesome. Well, good luck to you and your teammate Emma from the Team Tibco.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just hope it's a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah.